Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sylvia. I hope you're all doing amazing. In today's video, we are going to address one of the most struggled with skin problem, which is acne and pimples, of course. Now, I have been trying to record this video for quite some time now, and some reason or the other, it just didn't happen. So in today's video, we are just not going to talk about how to cure acne, but we are going to understand the difference between acne and pimple, what causes them, how you can prevent them. And also, I encourage you guys to watch this video till the very end. I would be giving out some really useful tips that will help you, get your acne into control, wherein you can literally help yourself from, having to go take a chemical peel. So if you are interested and if you are someone who suffers from a similar problem, then this video is definitely going to be beneficial for you. So I encourage you to continue watching. And if you are new to my channel, a very warm welcome to you, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you get a notification every time I upload. So let's get into the video. Okay, let's first understand what acne is and what is a pimple. Now, pimple is definitely a sign that you might break into acne. Okay, acne is a number of pimples occurring at the same time. Acne, more specifically, is a disease that needs doctor's help, or it needs medical attention. It can occur due to clogged pores and also hair follicles that have been trapped due to makeup, due to dirt. If you have literally reached the stage where you have to get a medical help, because acne in dermatological terms is a disease, so your body is already telling you that your pores are clogged, your hair follicles have been jammed. Now this could be for a lot of reasons. Like, I'm a person who has a combination to oily skin, but I mostly break out, or the pimples I used to get was mostly between my T-zone. I've never really had breakouts at that scale on my cheeks. That was the most shocking part for me. I had also started a detox because I had put on some weight and I was working out. Now that also caused acne, and of course when I saw those marks on my face, I went to a dermatologist who, without even knowing the entire history, she didn't ask me what was causing it, she didn't ask me anything, she just handed me over a few products. I'll show you a couple of them. So this was one of them. This is the Aquasoft, and then she also gave me a face wash, which was this Episoft. She also put me on retinoids, like for oral consumption, and I think she also gave me something to apply. Now all of these products, however good, are very basic. So when you're already having clogged pores, what you really need to do is use something which doesn't clog your pore, and also at the same time, really pulls out the dirt from your skin and the sebum that has already built up. These products were not doing that. So also the medications that I was taking gave me another hormonal instability, and that increased it a lot more. Now I also came across a number of home remedies which were not helping. So if you guys know me, I posted this post on my Instagram stating that fighting acne inside out, because I was trying out some of the home remedies myself before I was going to give it out to you. So if you are familiar with the condition that I'm talking about, you probably have heard of salicylic acid, you've probably heard of niacinamide, you've probably heard of clindamycin phosphate or benzoyl peroxide. Now I was also very skeptical about ordering any one of those. So because I was already using, I have used Erytope, which is basically clindamycin phosphate, and it's a very common acne medication in India, just like this Benzac AC, which is benzoyl peroxide. I haven't used benzoyl peroxide ever in my life, but I have used clindamycin phosphate. So because of which I was using this. This is Adapalene. This is by this is called Face Clean 80. My sister-in-law uses it, and it works for her. So I got my tube and I tried it for myself. It did not help me. So even though Erytope used to work on me when I was younger, now certain times you have to change your product, because I realized at that point that home remedies and home cares are more like they are not symptomatic treatment. If you have already are into that situation, it is probably not going to be the best way to get out of it. It helps as a preventive measure. जैसे अगर आप उसे over a period of time use कर रहे हो, वो भले ही आपको acne cause ना करने दे, लेकिन अगर आपका acne हो चुका है already, it will probably not help you as effectively as something which has a chemical formula which is actually formulated for acne. So I ordered a few things. Now the first thing that I got was this. This is the Neutrogena Visibly Clear and Protect Daily Wash. The good part of it is that it is oil free, okay, and it has 2% salicylic acid, which is the highest formulation of salicylic acid that you will find on an over-the-counter drug. Honestly, I liked using this. So this claims to help clear spots and protect from future breakouts. I think it did help me from the very first use. So मैंने पहली दफ़े जब इसको लगाया, I could feel the difference. My skin felt very, very clear and it was giving it what it needed. Now, am I going to recommend this? Yes, if you are on a budget, then this is a very good pick. However, this is lightly fragrance. Now, if you are someone who doesn't like fragrance, I would recommend using the CeraVe Salicylic Wash, which is this one. Why I didn't get that is because I was not sure if I needed a salicylic acid or if I needed benzoyl peroxide. So I went in for a little cheaper version of it, but next time when I run out of this, I'm definitely going to get the other one. I use this almost 2 to 3 times a day, after which I use a witch hazel toner. Witch hazel is amazing if you have acne, if you have a blemish prone skin. So this is definitely going to calm the skin down. And the best part of this one, there are 2 variants actually. So this one is rose petal. This has it is alcohol free formulation, and it also has aloe vera. So this is pretty basic, but it is amazing. Now, I have used this in the past and I really like the formulation. Any formulation which does not have alcohol is my kind of a toner, and I really love using them. So I just take this in a cotton pad. So after I've washed my face, I really not very harsh, but I wipe my skin with this outward motion just to make sure there is nothing remaining. Guys, now this is very, very prime. You need to make sure your pores are very clean, and you need to make sure that they are not obstructed with anything. So basically we are looking at a non-comedogenic product. Now, non-comedogenic basically means something that doesn't clog your pores. So for that, I also got an acne medication. It's basically a moisturizer, but it is also termed as a medication. So this is the oil-free acne moisturizer, pink grapefruit, clears breakout, lightweight moisturizer. Again, this is mildly scented, so the scent doesn't bother me that much. First, it is oil-free and it is very, very quick absorbent to your skin. And yeah, this again has 2% salicylic acid, which really helped me. Now, this is a topical cream, which means that you will apply this all over your face. You can also use this as a spot treatment. It works, but I did go ahead and I bought this. Now, this is the Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Spot Treatment Salicylic Acid Acne Medication. This again is oil free. This is with salicylic acid. Now, this one has a benzoyl peroxide version as well. So if salicylic acid is not your thing, then you can definitely try this. So when you start using it, you're going to go just on the spots, a very little amount, just on the spots. You only start by using this once in a day, and then you increase the dosage to maximum thrice. But once your bump has gone low and it is not showing anymore, don't use this anymore. Same with this. Once your acne disappears, you want to stop using this. While you still have your acne bumps, please, please, please don't try to scrub. Don't try to apply a mask to get rid of the marks. Now, for the blemishes. Once your acne scars have faded, then you can use something like this. So this is a Sheer Moisture African Black Soap Clarifying Mud Mask with tamarind extract and tea tree oil. I have been using this very, very recently because I mostly use this Himalayan Charcoal Mask Purifying Glow Mask by Body Shop. This really helps shrink your pores really, really quickly. Now, these products, you don't use them more than 2 times at the max in a week. as an initial user who has just come up out of the acne, like, you know, war, I would recommend using this only once in a week. That's more or less everything I had to tell you about like all the products that I was using recently, which have really helped clear my skin. Also guys, if you have been watching my channel, you know, this is a really good product, which is a tea tree oil. You can use this as a spot treatment. However, when you already have, if you have one pimple, please by all means go ahead and apply this directly. This is not too strong a formulation. But if you are applying a topical medication, like something that you're applying all over your face, which is salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide, and you still want to use this as a spot treatment, I highly recommend that you mix this with aloe vera. So mix this with the aloe vera gel and then apply this as a spot treatment. Otherwise your skin will feel super dry. Now before I end this video, I'm going to give you a few tricks and tips which you must follow religiously if you really want to have a clear skin, you know, really quick. So first and foremost rule, don't touch your face. You will have the urge. I get that so many times in a day. When I see a pimple, I just want to go pop it. It is, I know for some people it's even satisfying, like, you know, it's like that. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Your hands are the dirtiest part of your body. You don't know, God knows what you touch in an everyday basis. Please don't touch your pimples. If you really have to, wash your hands, wipe them with a, like, you know, paper towel and then touch. I don't even recommend wiping your hands with a towel, like a normal towel that you use to wipe your body. Don't use it. Don't use a handkerchief or a towel to wipe your face. You need to use something which has not been touched before. So basically use a paper towel to, like, you know, wipe your face after you've washed it. Third, if you ever feel that irritation, जो बहुत लोगों को होती है, जब पिंपल होता है, sometimes it's itchy, sometimes it's like burning sensation, you want to apply ice. You don't want to go with your fingers or your nails and start itching them. No, you don't do that. Apply ice. Third, and like, I don't know, is it third or is it second or fourth? Anything. You definitely should at all points wear sunscreen. Again, at all points. If you are wearing salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, or any acne medication for that matter, or if you're not applying anything for that matter, if you are simply breaking out, a sunscreen is a key. 90% of your problems get cured for your skin if you wear a sunscreen, because, you know, most of the problems that your skin encounters is because of the sun rays. So please wear a sunscreen. And I recommend using nothing less than SPF 30. So actually, you know what, I recommend, I personally only use sunblock. Now I know that one of you commented about making a video on sunscreen and sunblock, so I think I will do it sometime soon. But just as a starter, please apply sunscreen. Even if you're going to bed, like after you have done your skincare routine, apply sunscreen and then go to bed. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope this information helped you and you are definitely going to, you know, benefit by doing and following some of these steps. Do mention in the comments section. You know, your comments really motivate me a lot to create more content that people can benefit from. So do share this with the people you consider might benefit from this. Also, it's Karwa Chauth tomorrow, so a very happy Karwa Chauth to all of you. It's my first Karwa Chauth as well. Even though I don't fast, but you know, there is something about this festival that every newlywed looks forward to. So I'm really excited. I'm also expecting a friend. They will be here soon. So I'll go prepare for all of that. You guys have an amazing evening and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.